Right, so we're recording now.
Okay.
Well, it's 2020, unlike my eyesight, which is not. So anyway, Happy New Year to you all, and to my Filipino friends and subscribers. Maligayong Bagong Taon.
Well
Is that
done.
right?
That's right.
Hope so.
Very
So
good.
talking
Well
about
done.
whether we do Tagalog or Cebuano, because I want to learn Cebuano, but then actually if I'm going to speak to lots of Filipinos, ideally I want to be speaking a bit of Tagalog. But so just a quick update, you'll have noticed or not noticed that I haven't made a video in a few weeks, and that's because it's been the Christmas time and it's been a restful period, and I've enjoyed that. I've been little bit ill through that as well. I also made a video for my friends. They went on holiday to New York. They got engaged while they were there. I hope they're really pleased with it. So that took up some of my time. And then the other thing, I've made an intro. So Violet, you beat me to it, but I have been thinking about this for a while. But I thought, yeah, a lot of channels, they have this introduction, needs to be around 10 seconds. And so I've made that. And so I think let's start there. Let's have a look at the intro, yeah? Let's go for it.
Look at my face first. What intro? Come on.
So the other reason I haven't been on for a while is because I've been practicing with my new GoPro Hero 8, and it's so different from the Hero 5 session is old, but I wanted to get used to it and really understand all the different features and settings that it has now, and I'm so impressed with what it can do. But it goes back to a little thing I learned in my job when I first got into continuous improvement, which is what I do for a living pretty much, and we had a little saying, and it said, you hear and you forget, you see and you remember, you do and you understand. And that stuck with me. I mean, that was one of the first things that I learned when I got into continuous improvement, and that's what we taught other people. It's the only way to properly learn something is to actually do it. And I've said it with YouTube videos and looking at things, reading books, you can only go so far, it'll only get you so far, and then at some point you actually just need to get hold of something and actually use it to learn it and master it. It's like cooking, it's like anything, you need to do it. You could read a million recipes, but it doesn't make you a good cook. But actually getting into the kitchen and cooking meals every single day, you'll become a better cook. Anyway, I've digressed. The point of this video is that I want to do a reflection on the year that I've had. It's not even been a year. I'm just having a look at my channel now. I'm so surprised what we've done in a short space of time and how the channel's grown. I'm really chuffed. I'm really pleased. Right, let's have a look. Hello, welcome to my video and my channel. I'm very straight. I'm very serious and boring, and I want to do stuff on the channel. That was the one bit, is that pull-through effect. That I only did it once. That was my first video. I saw it on another YouTube video and I thought, that is so cool, I'm going to do that. And then, the next two was I think just me getting used to it. And then the review this review I did on the Webuild Lab. I mean, I did it in, I know I've got good reviews on this one.
Yeah.
As videos go, it's really basic. I think it's just people, again, want to know more stuff, and so that's why it's got a moment in time 1,500 views, which is not bad, but it's not a very good video. Oh, it does make me cringe a little bit. But then we did the stag do for my brother's wedding, and that was a load. I loved this video. It was a load of fun to make. I couldn't take part because I recently had my operation, but I had a great day out watching them.
Yes.
And it was brilliant. You could make it, could you?
Oh, no, I was working.
But the music was good, the cuts were good. I just think I captured that one really well. And then of course we got the wedding as well, which I think that's my best video. It has to be. But then it needs to be good. I mean, it's from my brother and sister-in-law, and it needed to look good.
Ah, I like the music.
But I was saying, I subscribe to Music Bed, which is where I get a lot of my music. That's one source of all my music. I do have another one, and so every weekend I'll spend an hour or so just going through the music and finding stuff that I like, and I think I could use that at some point in the future. Yeah, I've racked up quite a lot of music now.
And then they're very good. You're very good with your music.
Yeah,
choices of music you do.
I do try.
No, they're very good.
Yeah, because I think that, the Little Naughty Mill, that was an exercise for me. Yeah. Sort of, if I was being paid to do something, I think that was a good exercise for me, saying, you know, if I was to go in and showcase something, could I do it? And I think I did it. I think with a little naughty-mil, it was better than the person that they brought in, and I think they paid for. I don't know what they paid for it. The Bay City one that we did, that's doing that. That's the biggest one now.
It's the biggest one. It's almost, I don't know,
it's taken over
1,500.
It's more. It is
like
1,552. So within the last week or so, that's probably overtaken
it's the best
the other one that I don't like. But the music, and it's just good. There we were. This was quite good. That's when I got my new hairstyle. Well, I get a new hairstyle every month. It's quite different. I've gone blonde. Not too dissimilar to where I am now, like properly blonde.
Very random.
Yeah. But the thing I like about this, most of this was shot on my phone.
Yeah.
It was like nothing fancy.
That's been...
I love that start. And I can remember when I was watching that on my phone and there was that noise. It's like, it looks like we've just had a crash.
Exactly. I should have a gimbal or something.
Well, you got a gimbal now.
I've got a gimbal now.
So tell them tell my subscribers, what did Santa get you for Christmas?
Gimbal. I haven't used it yet.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know what's the name.
You got the
DJI
Osmo.
That's right,
3.
Osmo.
He's been talking about getting a gimbal for a while, so I thought I'll get that one. I'll probably end up using it.
Of course.
In fact, I could do one. I could do a review of the, what's that one called? Oh, the Xeon Smooth 4 versus the
gimbal.
The one that you've got, the DJI Smooth.
Yeah, Smooth.
No, that's the Smooth. Yours is
Omni.
Omni. Osmo 3. I'll tell you what though, how dramatic is it though when we go? I mean, this is all nice. This is quite a nice. It's like looking around Ipswich. You've got the nice go music, and then what happens? There we go to the fort. It's all serious. That's totally me. But I enjoy it. I love the creation. We just get loads of clips, and it doesn't matter what they are.
I need to share this on Facebook. I haven't shared this one. I forgot to share this actually.
I've sort of done a few little tutorials, which are sort of beginner tutorials. They're mainly geared. I mean, these first few little things that I did, like making home video beginner, all of that sort of stuff. It was really geared at people that are just starting out. If you've already started making videos, you might get some entertainment out of it. Oh, here's a tip: don't drink beer when you're making a video. It makes you burp. Terminator 2. I love this one. You wouldn't. Oh my goodness. I mean, I did try to copy the opening scene of Terminator 2, and I watched it and studied the opening many times, just to try and get all the key bits, like at the end when it closes down and you've got the blinds in the window and the fonts and the fires.
Yeah.
I did try but my goodness, that took so much work. So the video in total length is 2 minutes long, but the actual bit where my studio and stuff's on fire, it's only 1 minute long, and it took me 7 hours to make 7 hours to make 1 minute's worth of footage. And the reason was, I mean, people don't realise, but the amount of layers. But I really liked it. I think it's really good. It's got 107 views, but I think it should have about 1 million by now.
Absolutely.
And then this was all me trying to get all serious. The first 6 months on YouTube.
Which one is that?
The one that says first 6 months on YouTube. Yeah, that one.
Oh right,
I did the documentary. I had my mum, so I was answering all the questions. But Mum was asking the questions, and she sort of said, "Am I going to be included?" And I was going to include her in a couple of them, but I'm always conscious. I mean, the video is already 12 minutes long, and I was really conscious it's going to go on too long, so I just cut it out because it'd be shorter to put the question up on the screen. And then the last video I did was all my equipment, which was, and I'm getting more of it. Don't say any more than that. I already spent too much bloody money. I've made 29 videos, and I've
That's not bad.
Do you know what? I'm so chuffed. 6,500 views. 20.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
6,500 views. 29 videos. I've now got 65 subscribers.
We'll get there.
Well, it depends where there is, but I'm not. I'm not precious. I'm not fussed.
Exactly.
I'm not doing this for the. I'm not doing it for that sort of self-gratification of like, oh look how big and fantastic I am. It's not about that, and it's certainly not about the money.
No.
There is no money in YouTube, people. If you want to earn a few extra £100 per year, then go and wash some dishes in a pub twice a year. I'm sure you'll make more money doing that rather than a YouTube
I'll do
stuff.
bank shift
Yeah.
at work for that.
It doesn't matter anyway, because any money that I do make, I spend it on equipment and cameras and stuff, so I just stuff it anyway.
It's not enough.
So we're moving into the new year now, and I want to move towards, because I'm looking at all my videos and I realise none of this is sort of what I had in mind when I created my channel, and the types of video that I was making and the types of video I've ended up making are not what I intended. And I think that's pretty much because this year's been really hard in terms of work and being away from home, which has left me with no time at all to make any videos. And I just run out of time, so I think I've just tried my best with the time that I've got, and I just hope this year I just get a bit more time in the evenings and stuff, so I can dedicate a little bit more time to my videos and create the sort of stuff that I want to. I think my style is different, with my like over the top music and
It's who you are.
Yeah,
It's what
this
you
is
wanted to do. I mean,
yeah, but this is the frustrating thing. I don't think my channel, people have seen who I am and what my video is really about, my style. I can feel it inside.
not yet.
So I think in the new year, I'm going to do more on what I originally intended to do this year and have failed. However, it's been a huge learning curve. I've learned so much, I've produced so much, even though it doesn't look like a lot, there's a lot of work and effort and planning and time that I have very little of that has gone into my channel this year. So I think I've got to be proud. 6,500 views, 65 subscribers as of this moment in time. I'm really chuffed, and I just hope I can just continue to progress this. And the only other thing I suppose that I'm going to do this year, which I've talked about, is the tutorials. I'm going to start those in 2 weeks' time. They'll start coming out on at least a weekly basis. And I have been watching other tutorials, and there's some things I picked up, and I think I can come in with a different aspect and a little bit of a niche. And I'll explain that on the video when I launch my tutorials. I'm going to wrap it up here because I appreciate everyone's busy, they've got other YouTube videos to watch. Thank you so much for watching. We'll end it here. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.